Students, welcome to maths class. Today we are going to start chapter 13, surface area and volumes. Here the chapter name is surface area and volumes. It means we have to find the areas of the different surfaces. And volume is the capacity of a 3D shape or object, meaning the amount a solid can hold in it is called its volume. First of all, we are going to study about cube and cuboid. A cube is a solid. It has 6 faces and all the faces are same in size. And cuboid also has 6 faces, but its all the faces are not of same size. Opposite faces are same in size. So a cuboid has length, breadth and height. And in a cuboid all the faces are of same size. So its each side is called edge. Now when we have to find the total surface area, total surface area means TSA. Short form of total surface area is TSA. It means we have to find the area of its all faces. And a cube has 6 faces and all the faces are of same size. So its TSA will be 6 into edge square, because area of one face is edge into edge. All the faces are square in shape and area of square is side into side, or you can say edge into edge, and there are 6 faces, so we multiplied it edge square by 6. And when we have to find its curved surface area, or we can say lateral surface area, and short form of CSA or LSA. So it means we have to find the area of its 4 faces, excluding bottom and top. Whenever we have to find CSA or LSA, we have to exclude its top face and bottom face of cube. So CSA will be 4 into edge square. Now next is volume of cube. Volume of cube is the capacity held by it. So volume will be equal to area of base multiplied by height. And area of base of a cube is edge square. And its height is also edge. So it will be edge cube. Volume of a cube is equal to edge cube. Sorry, this is cube. And whenever we have to find its edge of cube, it will be cube root of its volume. Next solid is cuboid. So same in cuboid, TSA will be, TSA means total surface area. It means we have to find the area of its all 6 faces, and opposite faces are same in size and shape. So it means we can say for top and bottom face, area will be 2 multiplied by LB. because in bottom there is length and breadth, and top and bottom are congruent. So area of both of the faces will be 2 into L into B plus area of side faces. This face is length and height, so 2 LH, and similarly for these two faces 2 BH. Now we can take 2 common, so formula will be 2 into LB plus BH plus LH. So this is the total surface area of a cuboid. Now we have to find its CSA. CSA means area of 4 faces, or sometimes CSA of cube. Cuboid is also known as area of 4 walls. 4 walls means when top and bottom are excluded. So it means its CSA will be, so 2 LB, this one area is subtracted. So it will be 2 LH plus 2 BH. Again we can take 2 common and H common, and it will be L plus B. And here CSA is also known as perimeter of base multiplied by height, because 2 into L plus B is the perimeter of base, and base of a cuboid is a rectangle. So perimeter of rectangle is 2 into L plus B. Next is volume. For volume, area of base multiply by height. And what is the area of base of cuboid? The area of base of cuboid is equal to the area of rectangle, and area of rectangle is L into B and multiply by H. So volume is L into B into H. Next formula is length of diagonal of cuboid. Diagonal means, suppose we have to place a rod in a cuboidal room, and you are asked to find the length of the longest rod. So that rod can be placed from this vertex to this, meaning lower corner to opposite upper corner. So this is the length of the diagonal, and we can find it by L square plus B square plus H square under the root. This is the length of the diagonal of a cuboid. Let us start exercise 13.1. Question number 1. A plastic box 1.5 meter long, 1.25 meter wide and 65 centimeter deep is to be made. It is open at the top. Ignoring the thickness of plastic sheet, determine the area of sheet required for making the box and the cost of sheet for it if sheet measuring 1 meter square costs rupees 20. It means first of all we have to find the area of sheet. Now we will check for how many faces we have to use the sheet. In this question it is said that it is opened at the top, meaning top से वो खुला है. It means top face आपको नहीं बनाना. So it means there are 5 faces, 4 side faces and 1 base. So first of all we are going to write the length of plastic box. That is given to us 1.5 meter. And width means breadth. This is 1.25 meter. And here depth is given. Depth means height. That is 65 centimeter. Here go to unit. This is in centimeter and above 2 dimensions are with unit meter. So we will change it. 65 by 100, it will be converted into meter. Now we have to find the area of plastic sheet. Is equal to, it means all four faces L plus B into H plus one base, that is LB. Now we can find the area. It will be 2 into 1.5 plus 1.25 multiply by 65 by 100 plus 1.5 into 1.25. After the calculations, we will get 2 into 2.75 into 0.65 plus 1.875, and it will be 3.575 plus 1.875. Finally, the area will be 5.45 meter square. This is the area of sheet. Now we have to find the cost of sheet. Here cost of sheet of 1 meter square, that is given to us rupees 20, and we have to find the area of 5.45 meter square. So we will multiply 20 by 5.45 and we will get the cost as rupees 109. So this is the answer of our question. Next is question number 2. The length, breadth and height of a room are 5 meter, 4 meter, 3 meter respectively. Find the cost of whitewashing the walls of the rooms and the ceiling at the rate of 7.50 per meter square. Again, length, breadth and height of room are given and we will have to whitewash it. Meaning we have to whitewash 5 faces, 4 walls and 1 ceiling. So question number 2 is again same as question number 1. Here dimensions of room are, dimensions of room meaning length, breadth and height, and dimensions are 4 meter, 5 meter, 4 meter, 3 meter. It means first dimension is length, second is breadth and third one is height. So therefore area to be whitewashed, 2 into L plus B multiply by H. This is the formula for the area of 4 walls. But हमें ceiling को भी white wash करना है, तो we have to add L into B. Now by putting the values, and solving it, we will get area as 74 meter square. So this is the area. Now we have to find the cost of whitewashing. So therefore cost of whitewashing the room is equal to 74 multiplied by cost of whitewashing is given as 7.50 per meter square. So multiply by 7.50 and it will be rupees 555. So this is the cost of whitewashing the room. Question number 3. The floor of a rectangular hall has perimeter 250 meter. If the cost of painting the 4 walls at the rate of rupees 10 per meter square is rupees 15,000, find the height of the hall. Here we have to find the height, but perimeter of floor is given. Perimeter of floor of rectangular hall is 250 meter. Perimeter of floor means perimeter of rectangle. 2 into L plus B is given to us 250 meter. Now cost of painting the 4 walls. Total cost is rupees 15,000 and this cost is paid as cost of per meter square is rupees 10. मीनिंग 1 मीटर स्क्वेयर के लिए कॉस्ट था रुपीज़ 10 एंड टोटल हमने 15,000 रुपीज़ को पे किया. तो अब जो पेंट किया है वो किस पर किया है, वॉल पर. तो देयरफॉर एरिया ऑफ वॉल्स is equal to total cost will be divided by cost per meter square and we will get 1500 meter square. So this is the area of 4 walls and area of 4 walls means 2 into L plus B multiplied by H is 1500 meter square and 2 into L plus B is given to us, that is 250. So let us solve it for H and H will be 6 meter. So therefore height of hall is 6 meter. This concept is very important in this question whenever total cost is given and cost per meter square is given. When we divide these two costs, we will get the area of that place where the work is done. Next, question number 4. The paint in a certain container is sufficient to paint an area equal to 9.375 meter square. How many bricks of dimension 22.5 centimeter into 10 centimeter into 7.5 centimeter can be painted out of this container? Meaning there is a container which has paint and we have to paint some bricks. So dimension of brick length is 22.5 centimeter, breadth is 10 centimeter and height is 7.5 centimeter. All the dimensions are in centimeters. So therefore TSA of a brick is equal to, let us find the TSA of one brick because total brick is to be painted. So after solving this, we will get the total surface area of a brick is equal to 937.5 centimeter square. And let us convert it into meter square. 937.5 divided by 100 into 100. And we will get 0.09375 meter square. Now, the paint in container can paint area is equal to 9.375 meter square. So, one container is sufficient for that one area and we have to find the how many bricks can be painted from that container. So, total number of bricks to be painted from container is equal to 9.375 divided by 0.09375 and we will get it is equal to 100 bricks. So we can paint 100 bricks from the paint that is in container. Question number 5. A cubical box has each edge 10 centimeter and another cuboidal box is 12.5 centimeter long, 10 centimeter wide and 8 centimeter high. It means there are two boxes. One is cubical and another is cuboidal. And we have to find which box has greater lateral surface area and by how much. And which box has smaller total surface area by how much. It means we have to find the CSA and TSA of both of the boxes in this question. So first of all we are taking cubical box and here I am taking cuboidal box. Its length, breadth and height is given, and for this the edge is given. Edge is 10 centimeter. So therefore its TSA will be 6 into edge square. 6 into 10 square and it will be 600 centimeter square. This is the TSA of cubical box. Now we have to find its CSA also. It will be 4 into edge square. And it will be 400 centimeter square. So this is the CSA of cubical box. Now we are going to find the TSA of cuboidal box and CSA of cuboidal box. This is 12.5 centimeter long, 10 centimeter wide and 8 centimeter in height. So therefore its TSA will be 2 into LB plus BH plus LH. We have to write the formula first of all. And we can calculate the TSA of the box as 610 centimeter square. Now we have to find its CSA. 2 into L plus B multiplied by H and 2 into 12.5 plus 10 multiplied by 8. Its CSA will be 360 centimeter square. Now we have to compare TSA with TSA and CSA with CSA. Here we see that TSA of cuboidal box is greater than the TSA of cubical box and CSA of cubical box is greater than the CSA of cuboidal box. In first part, we have to compare their CSA and we observe that and we are asked to find which box has greater LSA. We observe that cubical box has greater CSA because 400 centimeter square is greater than 360 centimeter square and it has greater CSA by 400 minus 360 40 centimeter square. So this is the difference of both of the CSAs. Now we are asked to find which box has smaller TSA. We observe that cubical box has smaller TSA because 600 centimeter square is less than 600 centimeter square and difference of TSA is 610 minus 600 is equal to 10 centimeter. So it has smaller TSA by 10 centimeter square and cubical box has greater CSA by 40 centimeter square.